Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm here to share with you one more example of first come first serve scheduling algorithm. In this session we are going to cover one important numerical question. So this is our lecture number 24. If you forgot to watch previous 23 important lectures, you can check the description box. I have already added the link there. Okay. So now let's just start with the example. In previous lecture, we have already discussed one basic example of first come first serve where we all know that the resources are allocated to the processes as per their arrival time on the basis of their arrival time. Okay, similarly, in this example, we will check first the arrival times of the given processes. So here we have the 5 processes and the smallest arrival time here is 0. Okay. So on the basis of this arrival time, let's just make one Gantt chart. Okay. So this is what? This is the Gantt chart for the given values. So here the process P2 arrives at particular point 0. Okay. And process P2 wants the CPU just for 1 second or 1 minute. The burst time here is 1. Okay. So for 0 to 1, process P2 is using the resource. Process P2 is using the resource. Next, at a particular point 1, there is no process. Okay. And at the particular point 2, there are 2 processes that want the resources. So in this case, what we can do here is from 1 to 2, our CPU is ideal. Yani ki it is free at this particular point. Okay. So at point 2, at time 2, process P1, we will allot the resource to process P1 because of its name, first come, first serve. Process P1 enters the queue first. That's why we will provide resource to process P1 here. Okay. So process P1 wants the CPU just for 2 seconds. So 2 plus 2 means till 4 seconds process P1 is using the CPU. After that we will provide resource to process P3. So here we have P3 and P3 wants the resource for 3 seconds. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay. Next process we have is process P4 that enters the CPU at point 3. So after P3, let's just write P4 here. P4 wants the CPU for 5 seconds. So 7 plus 5 is 12. And at last, we need to use process P5. So process P5 needs CPU for 5 seconds. So it means 17. Okay, so this is how our Gantt chart will look. Remember one point here. Don't start making your Gantt chart with process P1. Always remember to look at the arrival time first. So here the smallest arrival time is 0. So we always need to start with 0 here. Let's say here we have process P6. Its arrival time, let's say 2, and its arrival time if given 0. So always remember the processing will start from process P6. Okay, so this is how you can create the basic Gantt chart. Now let's just complete this table. So here you need to create the completion time. So completion time for process P1 is what? It is 4. Okay, completion time for process P2 is 1. Completion time for P3 is 7. And P4 is 12. P5 is 17. Okay, so P5 का completion time is 17, P4 का 12. You need to check the Gantt chart. अगर आपका Gantt chart गलत बन जाता है, so आपका question, आपके आंसर्स गलत होने के 100% चांसेस होते हैं. So practice जितना आप कर सकते हो उतना कीजिए. तभी आपके आंसर जो है वो बिल्कुल सही आएंगे. Okay, after that, what you need to do is you need to find out the turnaround time. So, what is the turnaround time? Turnaround time is completion time minus arrival time. Okay, so process P1 completes its execution at 4 and started at 2. So 4 minus 2 will be 2. 1 minus 0 will be 0. 1 minus 0 will be 1. Next is 7 minus 2. 5, 12 minus 3 will be 9, 17 minus 4 will be 13. So this is our turnaround time. Okay, if you are getting confused with all these colors, you can see here. Okay, this is the Gantt chart that we have created. The CPU is ideal at point 0 to 1 because there is no process at a particular point 1. Okay, let's take one more example here. Let's say if we have process P6 that arrives at 6 and needs CPU just for 2 seconds. So after P5, our CPU will be free for 2 seconds. Okay, then process P6 will come in the queue, right? So here you can see we have completed the turnaround time, that is completion time minus arrival time. Next you need to find the waiting time. Waiting time is nothing but it is the turnaround time minus burst time. So 2 minus 2 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, 5 minus 3 is 2. Then we have 9 minus 5 is 4 and 13 minus 5 will be 8. So this is what? This is the waiting time. Now I'm giving you one homework question to find out the average waiting time. In lecture number 23, we have already discussed how to find the average of waiting time or average of turnaround time. Okay. So here you can see average waiting time is add all the waiting times divided by total number of processes. So here we have 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 divided by total 5 values we have, that is answer will be 2.8. Similarly, you can also find TAT, that is turnaround time average. So you need to add all these values and add them, divide them by 5, you will get the average turnaround time. Okay, so I hope students every point is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can comment below. I will definitely help you all. And if you have any doubt, you can also check lecture number 23 first. You will get the link in the description box. Every point we have discussed in detail. Okay, so thank you.